it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We're doing it live. Okay. Hi. Last time on Stars Within, we finished the fight. Hashtag Halo. We we finished our fight with the Winter Court, taking over their drug den, basically. It was a little bit sketch. Things were getting dicey, but with the power of teamwork, you guys pulled it off. I do believe that Mr. Malachi used his newly revealed superpower to shadow step ambush some motherfuckers, and shortly after that, we had a live necromantic arisoning to behold. Miss Shamira.
I mean, we shouldn't gloss over that Malachi did shit tons of damage.
That's true. That's true. Malachi did shit tons of damage. That was fair. Yeah, he is living up to his assassin name so far, or at least back.
Let's just say I have arrived. Okay.
He has arrived. We all arrived with him. That's right. Anyway, Shamira, with the new corpse of Arendor there, was like, ooh, shiny. And went and picked his ass up and brought him into the fold. To the, well, I think some folks may not have, I don't know, appreciated or just not been cool with it or whatever. We don't know. We're going to see. We're going to find that out. We're going to pick up when that had happened. With, Arendor kneeling down before Shamira. I don't remember exactly what you said, D, but essentially he was like, yep, my queen, my princess, whatever. Like, he now serves you. He's kneeling towards you. I will say, D, actually, I need to pop this dude off. When you do the like necromantic takeover of a body, you have to release your power from all the ones that are currently up of your horde. So basically, because it like requires your full focus essentially. So currently, if something was to go to, not saying anything will, but if there was a kerfuffle amongst the group, the only horde up currently is Arendor right now.
Okay.
So that's where we find ourselves with. I think you guys have the floor. Does anyone have any words for Shamira, or how do you look at this new occurrence?
And I'll say like she is approaching this very normally, like this is just a fucking Tuesday. You know, so she takes over. So she's very nonchalant about it. Arendor is kneeling. She's like, "Rise, Arendor, lead us to the because we're here for a ritual, right? That's why we came in here and stormed it, right?"
Yeah. The main reason that you're here definitely is to basically take the ritual from them. Yeah.
So she tells him to rise and lead us to the ritual for the planet key that you all have hoarded here.
Sure, yeah.
Texas,
so he
Texas on the ground. He's motherfucker's just like, uh-oh. I don't think I got my shake. Sweet Lord. I'm tired. Go ahead. I'm gonna get up. Go on. I'm gonna get there.
Can of corn.
No.
Can of corn and Diet Coke.
Oh, shit. Calvin, you got some cheese on you, brother. I'm not feeling too good.
Of course.
So yeah, we could.
This one will have some filling.
Buxus is kind of standing there with his mandibles agape, like.
Yeah. Zamira, you almost got another calcium construct out of me. Whew. I saw the other side, bro. This is horrible.
Oh, no matter, you're up and about now, so.
He's still laying down. He's just like on the ground, bitching.
No,
the funny thing is, like, you're probably laying in like a pool of blood, as like this was the center of the fight. So like everyone's blood is right here. Yours, Arendor's, the fucking Winter Court assassins, like all of them. Everything it's like just here. And like I think that you might like move yourself across, like to lean up against the wall as Arendor like walks past you, basically as he's listening to Jameer's orders of lead us to the ritual. He's just gonna walk down to the south of this hall here. Obviously, Tyrannix wants to sort of recover as he almost fucking died.
He'll get up and start moving, but it's slow going.
Yeah, no, we could take the time. We take the 10 minutes for you guys to get your health back. There might be traps, right? So you don't know what you may want to top off before sort of basically searching through the compound here.
I am now searching for traps.
Atta baby.
I'm gonna assume that you basically always are. I'm not gonna try to gotcha you guys.
No, I announced it to the group.
Thank you.
As I'm
I
covered in
appreciate that.
blood, acting like nothing is wrong.
He's
I'm
like,
not
please
thinking
don't pay
about
attention
anything that
to
happens.
all the damage I just did to that guy.
Act like it's just another day at the office.
So yeah,
Power to it.
Arendor continues down to the south, and then he's going to actually open this door. I don't think it was open, but it is now. This one to the east side of the hallway. He opens the door and kind of pushes it forward for you, Jameer, and then he kind of stands back like a bodyguard would. Like he's like, right this way, and then just stands there.
And Buxus is like taking this all in, like, what the? We were just fighting this guy to the death. Now he's just doing everything.
No, for sure. I remember the death part.
It was literally 30 seconds ago.
30 seconds.
Right around the corner for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and
His gears are turning, trying to make sure he's taking everything correctly. Like, well, what's going on here?
Yeah. So, go ahead.
I was gonna say and I'm not trying to stop anyone from like calling her out or whatever. I'm just saying, like, from her perspective, nothing is different. Like she's just like,
Yeah.
And I think that's like Buxus' hardest part is like, wait, hang on a second, like this is not normal.
she's just cruising, man.
And nobody else in the group is saying anything about it either. Like they're all like, no.
Lux is just
I
looking
think
at everybody like,
I think it's because of the trauma. Like, Tex isn't gonna say shit because he's just more focused on like, I just want to get out of here. I
yeah,
want to get
complete
what
the
we came
mission.
for.
Tex wants to
I want to
complete the mission. Yep.
I want to go lay down and I want to eat some sweet rolls.
We can talk about this later in the kitchen.
So
Look and see
she
if there's any winter court stuff that I can find too. So that might be why Trinity is a little bit distractible.
For sure. Yeah, so I'm assuming you're looking into the room here, Shamira, as you've made your way down
Yes.
there.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
looking at it at the moment.
So, the room, like, as you're sort of walking down towards the edge of this, or the end of this hallway here, what sort of meets you first is just a smell. This whole floor has smelled kind of bad the entire time. Just kind of like a basement smell, like a little bit moldy and a little bit just damp and kind of gross. But once you get further to the end of this hallway, it's more poignant. Like, it also has the smell of like metals, like sort of an iron coppery sort of smell. And then there's also something beneath it that smells sweet, but in the wrong way. Like, it smells sweet, but you know that it shouldn't be sweet. It's not something that is nice. It also gives you like a little I don't know if this has ever happened to you, happens to me all the time, but you smell something and it brings back like the idea of a memory, but like you don't actually remember what it is. It's just like, oh, that reminds me of so long ago. I don't even know if I can remember. Yeah, just like a nostalgic type of thing.
Sure.
And you turn the corner to be able to view, like, look through this door, and the room is a fucking mess. Like, the entirety of this floor looks like, I mean, basically it was like an apartment building that it looks like they just took sledgehammers to make whatever sort of floor plan they wanted, and they didn't do it in like a fixer-upper type of way. It's like, no, there's like rubble to the side, like they just knocked it down, and like there's literally, you could still sort of see the framing. There's like fucking rebar kind of poking through the floor. Not safe. OSHA would not be happy. It's
would
not.
be
It's
happy.
not. Yeah, no, the code is bad. It's bad code. But in the middle of this room, as you can see, this sort of hashed line in that room essentially means there was a wall there that was taken down. So this room itself has had that secondary room kind of encompassed into it. And then in the center of this room, there is a pale birch, looks almost like a long table, like a birch table. The grain of the wood seems to kind of swirl in patterns that shift when you look at it. But almost in a way like if you see the wood pattern and you stare at it, it stays still. But like when you're not, like if it's in your periphery, it looks like it's kind of shifting. As you sort of, I guess, do you step into the room to try to get a better look at it?
She does not know.
Okay. Tex, it looks like you're going in there. I'll sort of continue to describe it. Tex,
Can I
as
look
you
for
sort
trap?
of, yeah, traps, no traps.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
good. I'm gonna touch it.
That's what I was
Sure.
waiting for.
As you touch it, nothing actually happens to you. You don't pass out, none of that. On the top of the, essentially it's more like an altar from when you're looking at it now, Tex. There's like a, it looks like there's carved runes on the top of the altar. The runes themselves, they have like stain of what looks like would be a dark sap, like tree sap. Probably like a darker red or crimson type tree sap. Let's see, who all has kind of gone down here? Like who would be observing it? I'm trying to see if anybody can kind of recognize the runes.
I think the
Would
big
you?
I'd love to take a look.
Would they need to be in the room physically to?
To see the runes, yeah, because they're on the top. They're
Okay.
on the top of the
Okay.
like table.
I mean,
Travis
once.
definitely teleported in there.
You mind if I do like a crafting check to kind of see like was this more like somebody sculpted this stuff or did somebody like use magic?
I mean, once like neither these two exploded, Jameer would follow.
Gotcha. For sure. Pause on that text. That's a good question. Once I get through this bit, we'll go with that.
For sure.
I'm just fuck it. I'm gonna assume everybody's in the room. I'm not gonna blow you all up. We're all here. It's great.
Well, I'm gonna die if you did.
Crap. He's lying.
So it's interesting. The runes on the top, that are kind of like crudely but also expertly drawn. I would think that. Let me look at Jameer's languages. Actually, I don't know if you. So, it reminds you the most Jameera of like Elven, but it's like old Elven basically. Like you would assume this is a winter court like fucking ritual. This is a winter court compound. You assume it's some sort of like ancient Fey runes, basically. And Trinity, as you are also sort of observing this table, this altar, you get the sense that like the runes look familiar, even though you know you shouldn't know it, if that makes sense, right? It's like
I've never been here, but I feel like I've been here.
imagine it's like the Matrix has uploaded some sort of training into you, and now all of a sudden you understand it. Like you can kind of understand what these runes mean. The context doesn't make sense. Like if you're looking at a math equation, right? Like it's like, oh, I know this is A, I know that's B, I know this is C, but I don't know what it means in this formula, right? So like you can basically understand the characters of the runes, but you don't know exactly what they're describing, right? Jamira, you get the sense that these runes are very specifically the ritual itself. Like this
Right.
is the ritual formula carved into the table. On top of the table, there's a groove, and then there's also manacles at the top and towards the bottom where like arms and legs would be. So you know that you would take whoever you're trying to essentially sacrifice, put it on this table, and do the ritual, conduct the ritual.
Oh shit. Was this a sacrifice altar for her?
Potentially. As you're sort of thinking that, Malachi, you guys hear a bit of the rubble move over here in the corner. And you've noticed that there were bodies in this room. And like they were all not moving, and they were kind of mixed amongst rubble, so you didn't really observe them before observing the table. Sort of mixed amongst the god damn. Sorry, just lots of lines appeared. Mixed amongst the rubble and the other corpses, essentially. One of the bodies began to move, which is what caught your eye. It's sort of in the dark of the room over there. But you guys see, if you're not familiar, it's a satyr, which I guess, folks, you could make a society check to see if you know where satyrs are from or who they ride with or whichever. But you can see that she's injured, looks not super good.
Oh, more combat! Come back! He pulls out his fucking glaive. You better watch it!
Nothing about society, apparently.
Damn, you got the zero society. Yeah, so if you let me see if can I just share this? You should be able to click the token and look at the art. But
You mean another baddie that you dropped into our game?
sure, bro.
I'm super
They're-
lagging, so I can't roll.
They're all baddies.
They're all baddies. He's like,
Except for
nobody.
this one's a baddie.
That's right.
Take
bro.
away a hero point.
But she looks rough, man. She looks like she's been mistreated. She looks malnourished. She's kind of like looking up at you guys now, a bit of fear, but like also a bit of hope in her eyes. And
Can
like
I go
you
up
could,
to her and give her a med patch?
yeah, for sure.
She said she looked hurt, right?
Yeah, she looks sick. She's hurt. You could one could assume that her and these other bodies were what they were sacrificing here. Yeah.
Are we looking at like more Fey bodies? Like all of these people are
All
Fey,
of the
part
bodies
Fey court?
here, all of the bodies here like match her basically. They were all satyrs.
Can I do a religion check and see how like is this a religious ceremony or is it more like an occult thing?
Yeah, you roll religion and see like what Buxus's angle on that would be.
I can't pull up her thing.
He's up to zip, man.
And then also, Jamira, make me a occultism obviously, as you're sort of looking over this table, it obviously is the ritual that you guys were looking for. Arendor took you right to it from your command.
What rolls today?
So I think
24 doesn't feel low.
I think Buxus that this would rituals would always feel inherently religious to you, because that's kind of a bit how you see power, or at least how I view that Buxus sees power is like, however, like with Jameer looking over it, this ritual is, I mean, it's a bit of both, right? It's kind of just there is power in the world. Like if you think about it, the Fae and like the royalty of the Fae could kind of be viewed as deities amongst their people. And that's the source of this. Like this ritual was literally written by like Winter Court royalty. So like the source of its power it is a thing, right? It's magic. It's yeah, it's interesting. You don't from that role, you don't know enough to be able to like, you have not, basically, if you look at it as a math equation, it's like in school, you have stumbled upon this equation and you don't exactly know how it works right now, right? Like you guys have the building blocks of how this equation might
I
work.
can work out the formula, but I can't work out the problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you
Okay.
you need more time with it to figure out how the fuck it works right now. But yeah,
I think like stepping up to her, taking a knee, kind of sitting down. Are you okay? Here, take this. And he like takes out the med patch. He sees like some of the wounds on it. Only if you want me to. I can give you a quick med patch. We can get you patched up, cleaned up, and get you out of here.
so like as you approached her, you could see the fear in her eyes, just of like another creature coming towards her, like, but she's so weak she can't move, right? Like even if she wanted to run away, there's no, like, she literally cannot move.
Oh, for sure.
So
I
like,
think that's probably why he like sits on the ground first.
yeah.
He's like, I got this med patch. I can.
Do you
Yep,
do you
little
have a medicine?
I don't have medicine. That's why I just got the med patch.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. No. I think that like you walk over, you give her the med patch, and like obviously that that looks to give her a bit more life. Like she kind of had gray tinged skin, and like as you healed her, a bit more color came into her skin, into her complexion. And like Trinity, you have kind of been towards the back, just kind of observing. And as she kind of gets a bit more light in her eyes and she's kind of looking over the entire party, she sees you in the back. And like she locks eyes with you and there's like a recognition. And you weren't getting it before, probably because you were still kind of a little overwhelmed with this whole assault. But as you see her lock eyes with you, you lock eyes with her, you can feel the same sort of sensation that you had when you first met Arendor. Except instead of it being like of cold and kind of gross, this one is much more warm and pleasant. It feels like a nice breeze, you know, like it just you feel some niceness come over you. And I would say
He's a
you had
Swiftie.
yeah, exactly. You had the instinct that this is another member of the Summer Court. And she sees that in you. And she looks like she wants to talk to you, but like she has the most chapped lips ever, and like it's like she is not.
Oh, don't worry.
She
I was
is
gonna
not
get to that.
she is not in good station right now, right? Like she obviously wants to talk with you, and like she tries to lift her hand up to you, and it just kind of falls, like. And what she kind of, I would say probably 30 seconds after you heal her, Tyrannex, she gets that excitement from me seeing you, Trinity, and she kind of just dozes and leans back against like the rubble there. I don't know if you guys have ever, like, if you've been sick and you kind of get like the medicine just hits and you're finally able to fall asleep. Like that's essentially what happened. Like she got to where like, oh, I don't feel as shitty, and like just the fatigue just swept over her.
So I guess in that sense, like the fatigue from like Tex disappears, and he like kind of picks her up. He's like, whoa, we don't have to take her. I don't think she can handle it without us. I know one of y'all got some healings, but she gonna need some rest, y'all.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you could get all the magical healing you want, but like if you haven't been eating well for months, like you still have to actually get your strength back, you know?
I would join Tex, and like I don't think I can help pick her up or anything, but just kind of stick close by and see.
I mean,
if
Tex,
I can...
like you could put her on the back of Rainbow Bright, and like you can either Maggie, you can ride behind her, or you could do whatever to where she's kind of riding Bowie with you.
I like to do something with the table before we. I like to do something with the table before we leave, but I don't want to interrupt the scene with the Sarah. Just letting y'all know.
For sure.
Yeah,
I guess like in that moment, like if I once I pick her up, like I can definitely have her like in front of Trinity so she can hold on to her Bowie. And then I guess like again, like he feels more invigorated now that he's like protecting another innocent. But then he looks at Jameer looking at the table. He's like, "Are we taking this too? I can pick it up."
It's a big ass table. I would say
big ass dude.
I'm gonna say that you guys should take the table, but I don't think Tex is gonna be solo handling that table. He's gonna need some help.
Between him and Arendor.
+4 strength, like in these terms, like
he's got a lifting buddy now with Arendor, so
I got a lifting buddy with Arendor. Like we can, 2 men in the truck. Like
just make sure you lift with your knees, not with your back.
Yeah.
But she tells him, hold a moment, I need to check something on it first. And she's gonna cast object reading on it.
Nice.
Okay, let me see.
Good shit.
So, I'm gonna let you try to guide, like, what you're trying to learn with this. Do you have thoughts as to what you're hoping to get out of that?
She is wanting to see like what the ritual entails.
Okay.
She's wanting to see like what exactly are they doing.
Okay.
Yeah, you can concentrate on a single event, so just see the ritual.
Yeah. So I think as you're like touching it, you sort of fade out of this reality and go into a different one. And essentially you're sort of watching this scene play out as actually the satyr that you now recognize is being held onto the altar here.
It is the same lady, as far as Jameer can tell.
It's the same one, yeah. As you're sort of observing the scene, almost like the BDs in Cyberpunk, you can kind of look around the scene, right? Not just what's right in front of you. As you of look around, you can see like the mounds of bodies over in the corner. One of them looks a bit fresher than it does when you've seen it, almost to where like they got done with this one, threw them over in the corner, and now they're going through the girl that you guys have now met.
Gotcha.
So remind me again what specifically you were trying to how did it work, or what was the? I just wanted to make sure I answered this correctly for you.
Yeah, just how did the ritual work? Like what were they doing to make the ritual work?
Okay.
Maybe
So
that could tell what the extent of her injuries are.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not just malnourishment. Like there's something else that we need to heal her with.
Well, and maybe that's folded. Maybe this will be folded into it, or maybe it's a separate thing. But to witness, like, did it work at all? Because she's still around, so it
right.
seems
So
like maybe that didn't
from
work.
that angle, I'm gonna, because obviously there's a few different questions, so I'm gonna try to answer them sort of in line. How the ritual worked, you see Arendor sort of at what would be the head of the table. Basically, he's got like the satyr's head towards him and the legs going the opposite direction. And you see him basically just chanting out words. They sound elven-ish, so you could assume he's essentially chanting what these runes are. You recognize that as like sort of a typical ritual mechanism. As he reads these runes, you see that not all of them are because as he reads these runes, it looks as if like there's kind of a mirage effect happening that looks like there's a mirage being sucked away from the satyr and culminating into the sap in the runes of the table. So it looks like it's sort of draining the essence of this satyr and then being it's being sort of pooled into sap in this table, which then kind of gets irrigated into the center of it, which then flows all the way to the foot. And there's what looks to be like a sap collector, like a little bucket basically, where the sap drains into this bucket. However, the sap is not being collected from every rune on the table. So it would seem like you have the thought like, well, from what I understood of this ritual, it kills the occupant, or, you know, the sacrifice basically, to take all of their essence and put into someone else. It looks like how Arendor was using it was that, or at least from what you can tell from what you're seeing here, is that he was taking the essence of them, but not all of it. You don't know the full extent of all of that yet, because obviously there's going to be, you know, more pieces of this puzzle essentially throughout the compound here, and you just don't have all the clues yet. But yeah, you could see that how he was using it, it did not kill the sacrifice. So it seems like you can kind of dial in how much essence you're stealing from the occupant.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's...
Is this something that once it's taken, they cannot get it back?
I don't know if
Or
that's
is
something
this
that
like
you would know yet.
energy?
Yeah, I don't think that you'd be able to glean that from this this object reading basically.
Is there that material that they're getting out of these sacrifices? Is that there? Is that bucket there? Is that sap
bucket
still
is
there,
not
or is it
no.
gone?
The bucket with the sap is not in this room.
Damn it.
I mean, there's more rooms. we haven't explored the rest yet.
Around this place.
So she
Might get
sees
blown up with
basically
traps, though.
so she sees the ritual kind of go down, what it culminates in, that there's a sort of at least dial of essence draining, and then sort of like returns back to reality. Okay, yeah, and she kind of taps her chin, and she says, "Well, we can take this table if we wish." but your new companion there, she sort of gestures at the satyr, may not be so appreciative of it, I should say.
If you don't need it, I'm not gonna take it. I assumed, I shouldn't have assumed, but I assumed you would want to do some further studies on it.
I
The
do.
goal
I-
of said mission was to attain the ritual.
I don't-
So
Let me
Sure,
let my
sure.
girl speak. Let me do her thing.
sorry.
I did not say we shouldn't take it. I simply said she wouldn't appreciate it.
Oh well, she's not part. I'm just saying she's not part of the crew, but you know, this is our way of making sure that this type of magical technology gets off the street and used, you know, against innocent people like herself. So, you know,
Certainly.
Wine and cheese have a way to elegantly convince anyone of anything. So
yeah. So I'm gonna take this, and we can definitely put it in in the hangar, so you know you can do what you need to do. Get all.
My thanks.
Of course, I'm. You know.
Arendor,
Hey.
go help him.
Oh.
And Bucks is just watching like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so like as Buxus just kind of stands there slackjaw, fucking Tyrannix and Arendor start like fucking carrying this table out. Yeah,
Big
do you
ass
guys,
Samoan.
are you gonna search the rest of the compound before you leave? Does Tex and Arendor just
Yeah.
leave and everyone else starts looking at shit? Like what is? It's gonna
me
take
and
them a
Aaron
while to fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
I mean,
we're out of
they can just move it to the elevator and wait. They don't have to leave immediately.
Malachi wants to search for sure.
Oh yeah, Bucks
and I want to split the party.
just wants all the data. All the data.
I like the idea of Texas wandering back to the ship with like Arendor, who was just recently necromanted, and he's just like, no, this is my life now. I used to hate
Yeah.
these things, and now he's helping me carry a fucking table to the ship.
Yeah.
We're gonna share
And
pizza
doing it
later.
completely in silence, just staring at him like,
Yeah.
oh.
He's a calcium construct. He's a calcium
Yeah,
construct.
he keeps saying it. Calcium construct. Something fun she makes. It's like a puppet. It's a puppet.
That's what perfect. Yeah. So, where would you guys like to explore next in the compound?
Do they have any like quarters? Maybe there's some notes or something that they kept in their like sleeping quarters or whatever.
One could definitely assume that. Do you just want to kind of wander till you see some cots or something, Buxus, or what's the search order, I guess?
Well, I mean, when we first came in here, Arendor came from like this room over here, didn't he?
Yes.
Like
Yes,
he
he
came
did.
to like the busted wall. So I'd assume like he's head honcho around here.
Yeah.
Or he
So
was,
coming
until we
over
immortalized him.
to coming over to this area,
Well,
you
we-
can see. You can see this room here. Appears to be like his private chambers. Like as you look
Sick.
through the door, and you could see like this apartment area, like I was describing. It's shitty, right? It's really bad. Inside his room, there's like wood paneling on the wall. There's like a fucking cushy ass rug on the floor. You see like there's a wardrobe against one of the walls. Inside that wardrobe, there's all these fucking nice fancy like coats and vests tailored to like his fucking huge size. There's a full-length mirror in there that he was using to make sure that he fucking looked nice. Also in the room, there is a very heavy, solid desk. On the desk, there is like just all this stationery. Looks like a ledger of like what the drug business that he was running, all sorts of different letters and things. You see like basically what he was likely just reading. There's this letter. The letter has like this opalescent blue hued ink, and it's like shiny fucking ink. You look over, like you walk over to look at it. Let me see if I can do Let me know if that just popped up for you.
Yes, sir.
It did.
Yep.
Sick.
Yep.
Levi, Mr. Buxus, do you want to read this letter to everybody as you're looking it over, so we don't all just sit here in silence?
Popcorn reading. We're doing popcorn reading. Your work continues to please me in the court and has noted your discretion, a rare virtue among our affiliates than I would like. Interesting. Continue as you have been. Do not slow the harvest, and do not grow careless simply because winter is long and patient. Patience is not the same as safety. Word has reached the court that the Summer Throne has moved to fill its empty seat a new princess raised in name and secrecy. Her face and title alike unknown, even our best placed ears. This alone should tell you how frightened they are and how careful you must be. A court that hides its own heir is a court expecting war. But hear this clearly. If she is anywhere to be found, it will be in your sector. Keep your eyes open for anything wearing a stranger's warmth badly. New faces flush with vitality that doesn't match their station. Courtiers and beggars alike suddenly favored by good fortune they haven't earned. She will announce herself. She will not announce herself. She may not yet be known. She may not yet know what she is. Should you find her before we do not act alone. Send words first. A princess taken quietly is worth more to the court than a princess killed rashly. And I would rather you err towards caution than towards ambition, however profitable your operation has made you feel. The frost favors a careful hand, Arendor. See that it stays favoring yours. Prince Regulos?
Regulos, yes,
Regulos.
exactly.
Well, now I'm glad.
Thank you guys. That's the first time I did popcorn reading since high school. So
Well done,
Yay.
Levi. Take a hero point.
Yes. Yes.
Now I'm glad Jamera
And I
took
appreciate you
Arendor.
letting us not all just sit in silence as everyone read the letter.
You know what? I also want to point out the fact that you're old enough to read cursive. So there you go.
there's a lot of people who can't. There's a lot of people who
There's a lot of people that can now, for sure.
Should we be getting the hell out of here soon? That makes me think that, I mean, we took Arendor by surprise. We had a pretty strong feeling that I don't know, did he know Trinity? Was he aware? I can't remember.
I thought they kind of like
We did have the whole like.
it was like a Highlander moment where like
Yeah.
the Highlander knows another Highlander's around. So
I
he knew
think
she was there,
that
but
was
he didn't know who she was.
inconclusive.
Right,
What?
we
I don't think we really knew.
It from the DM
We
point of view,
assumed.
you guys do not know if Arendor recognized Trinity or not. He did not make a move to try to do anything to her, and he did not display anything to show that he recognized her there. So
But
So
if
You did.
by that
did say
letter,
this was
he's
a trap
playing
house.
it close.
potentially, we don't know. Potentially, this letter came after the party. Potentially, this letter came before the party. Potentially, he got this, and he still may not have recognized that Trinity was the princess. You could assume even
Or
if...
he did.
Actually, you could not assume that. Everybody roll society for me. See if...
We already know that I'm terrible at this.
Society is a
Yeah.
good skill. Why don't
Can
you
I-
have it?
I don't. Hell yeah! Look at that 20.
That 20!
Fucking yeah!
She doesn't know a lot
Me
about
too.
human society, but when it comes to face
That's
shit, she's
another
on
one!
I suck.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be another
I
one.
suck again.
I think what you got, you guys put your heads together.
That's
You
fucking
think-
crazy. You got a 27 and it wasn't a nat. Get the fuck out of here.
She's a smart lady.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been around the block a few times.
Even
Ooh.
if like he didn't know that Trinity was a princess, if he could have recognized that she was Winter Court, you likely assume he probably would have done something like aggro. So
Not necessarily
it's
that
not,
letter.
Not necessarily. It's not 100% that
I mean, that
he,
letter basically tells him, like, hey, do not engage. Basically, you need to call
Sure.
for help. So capture her. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, I think, like,
The goons could be on the way right now.
the goons could have been on the way.
I'm
Yeah.
intrigued
You don't-
why they think
you don't
that
know.
I'm in this sector. Like, what does that mean? Why do they know that? How do they know that?
That's a
I don't
good
know
question.
All good questions.
Got a traitor in the midst.
that.
It's alright, they don't know that I have such a strong squad. Backing me up.
Who's the mole? We may never know. Outside of just the random shit that I described in Arendor's room, there's also like a foot locker at the foot of his bed. It's got a nice sum of 500 gold, or credits, or whatever you wanna call the world's currency.
Yeah,
Amidst-
Malachi snatched that up like 15 minutes ago.
for sure. There's also just like random trophies, not just like the heads of things, but just like little knickknacks that he sort of treasured, you know.
Like a serial killer type fucking shit.
Yeah.
You got
More like
locks
he's a
of
bowler.
girls' hairs and shit.
No, there's nothing like.
More like we like to call them mercenaries.
Mercenary.
You know, he's probably
Ass
got
assassins.
like a lucky rabbit's foot or something like that, like the feather of some bird. You know, just little like things like that. Not like fucking locks of hair or anything like that. Arendor
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
like that fucking weird, all right? That's
No,
your
he's
new
only
mate,
sexual
Arendor, all right?
Definitely something like a damn minotaur looking ass has a rabbit's foot.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Gotta get
Just
lucky
saying.
sometimes, man.
I didn't like the guy. That's why I beat his ass.
That's true. That is true.
I'm gonna make
like
fun
that
of his
guy.
little knickknacks.
Knick-knack paddywhacks when you see him. Yeah,
Give
so
Aaron
that's
my bone. What?
that's basically all you guys see in this this room, this area. Like this little like opening here where they knocked down the wall really just makes this large. I mean, it doesn't look like they were using it for shit. It just looks like Arendor didn't want to walk out into the hall to go that direction. It doesn't exactly make sense why they like knocked down. It's not like there's some sort of new thing over here that they were using. It's just like literally a bigger room.
Just an aesthetic
Like,
choice.
This room over here is literally empty, and you're like, what the fuck were these guys doing? It's
Samantha is judging them harshly because she seems like the one that would be the most like classy and have the most to say about architectural choices.
yeah.
Say that again.
I said Jamira just seems like the one out of our crew that would be the most classy and sophisticated and would have the most to say about odd architectural choices.
Oh, I mean, this place is a dump. She's, you know, I've been into it the whole time.
The only thing worth taking is the Minotaur.
Exactly.
Up towards the north of the building, you could see on the left here on the west side. It was kind of what you were looking for, Buxus. It's like the essentially the barracks area.
Oh,
The
okay.
room is a mess all over. There's cots shoved wherever they'll fit. Blankets kicked into heaps, not folded. There's like empty liquor bottles on the floor. There's a table where they had some dice and some cards laid out. Like it looks like they've been living here. If you imagine it, almost like the military or like oil rig jobs, basically, where you're like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Like this isn't really a permanent residence. Like they come in for their hitch and then they leave. You know.
Trap house.
Yeah, it's essentially the Wintercore trap house. They don't have all of their shit. They just have the shit that's gonna make them through the next couple weeks, right? Like it's kind of what it looks like. Like, if you look through everything here, there's literally nothing worth taking. It's just like, Jesus, like these guys they literally have nothing. There's no money. There's not like a fucking snack that you're like, oh, I'll take these fucking Cheez-Its. No, man. This is like, it is terrible. Across from the barracks is basically, this is like the actual trap house. In here, it is kind of like if you take high school chemistry classes and then use them for illicit drug dealing, right? Like,
Get the Breaking Bad meth lab.
exactly. You know, you got like your beakers and all that sort of shit. Like, it looks as if, like, as you're sort of piecing together the process of this entire operation, you would use the ritual to take the sap,
Extract the goo.
extract the sap. You then would ferry the sap up to here. The sap then goes through this whole fucking chemistry process of, you know, making it hot here. It makes into a mist, which then drips down into this thing, which then, you know, you fucking flash freeze into this. And it's like, eventually what it comes down to down the end of the assembly line is a powder. What you do with this powder, you can make whatever guess based off of powder drugs.
Get some
Is there
cheese.
does anyone want to try it? Does anyone
Malachi
got the
will try it.
Malachi's
Yes.
gonna try some?
Malachi absolutely will try it.
Scout
How
is gonna
Malachi tries
try
it.
it.
Bucks is gonna try it.
All right.
We got three. We got three trying it. Scalpage, Bucks,
Also,
and Malachi.
Can I ask if the inspiration for this area is the crack house on Customs?
No. I thought
On the
I
top
honestly
floor,
thought you were gonna say
you
the
know, they
like
got
first
all those
mission in
beakers.
Cyberpunk. The fucking get the
Oh,
lady
that's
out
a
the
good
ice
one
bath.
too.
There's a lot of fucking, you know.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, there's
But you
There's
know, on
many
the second
inspirations.
floor on Customs and Crack House, how there's
Yeah.
like beakers
Yeah.
and like it's just trashed out. That's exactly what I
It's
saw
a-
when you started talking
it's
about.
a
I was like,
common
oh shit,
theme,
me
bro. You
been
know,
there.
everybody's got their their drug deals. No, I didn't think of any of that
Hell
shit,
yeah.
honestly. Yeah, so
Subconscious.
is anyone actually gonna try it? You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to, obviously.
Malachi
but
wants to try it. Hell yeah, let's figure it out. Just a small little, just
do
a little,
you, like,
just a little
you
toot.
taste
I'll
it?
just
Do
take
you
a little-
wanna snort it? Like, what are we doing?
Going all the way.
I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of my wine and just take a little swig of it, a little
Take a
shot.
little hit.
Ooh,
Okay.
mixing, little mixer. Okay.
He fucking starts.
Are there any syringes around?
Um,
Are there any syringes and spoons around?
no.
I'm assuming I'm gonna be needing a fortitude save here.
Bucks
Yeah.
is gonna.
Everyone who's taken the drug, yes, please make me a fortitude save, if you will.
Little quick bumpity bump just to get right. A support save.
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's why they have hero points.
I will remind everyone this
Bucks
was
has
not
been down this road
forced.
before.
I did not force anyone to do this.
Why are
Bucks
you
has
all
been down this
taking
road
strange
before.
powders you found in a dilapidated home?
We gotta figure out what they do.
There are certainly there has to be better
I can't
ways.
wait till you guys are like talking to this satyr. Like, yeah, we consumed your essence, by the way.
Yeah,
It was great.
You made me feel
I-
amazing.
we had
I
a
was
great job.
literally about to just say Trinity just like shakes her head. If she was standing there with them, she's not anymore. We're Bowie and me and the satyr. We're gonna go join Tex and Arendor's ghost in the hallway and just wait for this to be done.
Bump.
Copy
Whatever
that.
this is.
Yeah,
Well, we're
so
not
like
in the hallway. We're gone.
as
Oh,
you
y'all left.
guys
Okay, well, we're gonna go toodle with you. Goodbye.
They're gonna come back and find us just tripping balls,
yeah,
touching each
the
other's
whole
hair
supply
and shit.
is gone.
Like,
Like,
4 hours later.
Oh, I didn't know that Tex and Arendor had left. If Arendor was already leaving, then Jameer with them too.
Copy
So
that.
I guess she didn't see this go down.
So Trinity, Trinity, stayed with you guys, and you start taking drugs. She's like, I'm out of here. This is not
I'm
my
out.
scene.
Just
This
leave
is
the
not what I
horse.
signed up
Leave
for.
the horse.
They're
No,
like,
where
now that the
Drag
square's
Ego.
left, let's have a little party.
Yeah.
Time to
It's 100%
get down.
what it was. All the adults left the room, and now it's time.
It's like, y'all want to try this shit?
Trying to get loose.
So you take
Have you
take
had
a
it on
bump,
cheese yet?
and like
Just a little
It's-
baby bump.
it hits you pretty quickly. And like I was describing, where there was like that hint of nostalgia and you sort of remembered something, it's not a sort of remember, like it literally takes you back to when you felt safe, when you felt like it's like fucking Christmas morning back in the day, right? Like when you were just so excited you couldn't fucking sleep. Like it's that giddiness, that joy, like it just overcomes you. It's like you're in this like fucking dreary, like the fucking wall, the windows are like patched over so it's dark as shit in here, and like it's depressing in this room, but not to you guys. You guys just feel overwhelming joy of just happiness, and everything is right in the world, and I can do anything, you know.
Guys, my best
This is a great drug.
friends. I love you guys.
I'm so glad I did this with you guys. It's really brought us together as a crew.
If the erection lasts longer than 4 hours, see.
So
I've never been so happy.
everyone,
excited to be
well, not
here.
everyone. You three, you druggies, roll me some will saves,
You
please.
druggies.
Will saves. Can't punk a monk. Told you.
Fluxus,
Uh-oh.
you realize this is this.
Uh-oh.
You have this just feeling in the back of your head. You're like, this is too good. This is dangerous. Like I could lose myself in this thing here. The other two, you guys don't get that feeling. You have no recollection that this is dangerous. You want more of it. You're like literally a child with sugar, and you're like, give me more now. Give me more now. And I think Buxus, you see them still like feeling these effects, and they probably look to they're like, we should take this. Like we need this. We should take this stuff with us. Are you gonna try to stop them, Buxus? Do you want to take it with you? Or are you like, hey man, I can handle it. Like I can fucking handle it. I could, just a couple bumps, bump here, bump there, not a big deal. Like I can handle it.
Little bumpity bump.
Yeah,
I
like
feel like we should
how
take
you
it.
feeling?
I feel like we should pack it
A
up.
bump never hurt anybody.
Yeah, I think
We can't just leave this for the streets. This is dangerous stuff. We gotta take control of it. Get it off the
I mean,
streets.
this whole operation was literally like packaging all this shit up. So there's like ready to go like bricks basically. And then there's obviously some that had been going through the process that hadn't been packaged yet. But yeah, you
So
guys
this
are
is
able to
the trap.
find.
No, this is
yeah.
dangerous stuff. We gotta get it off the streets.
This is the trap. So yeah, you guys
Booger's gonna love this shit.
you guys package up your bricks. And I would
Yeah.
say
No one should be tasting my wine anytime soon.
I would say that Scalvix and Malachi, you are feeling influence to have more. Are you going to attempt to fight that influence?
Yes.
All right, roll me a will
Yeah.
save. You get 2 more will saves, please. Also, Buxus, you also are feeling that. You've already stopped yourself, basically. If you want,
Nailed it.
you could take another bump, but you don't have to make the will save to say no.
Question is, do you want to say no?
Exactly. That is the question.
No. Buxus isn't gonna do it again.
All right, he
already
had his
says
fill.
He doesn't want to be enslaved to anything. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, perfect. Scalvix, you're able to fight it off. You don't have to take a bump unless you want to. However, Malachi, you need more. You are not going to. You have not
That's
had
such a
your
bad
fill.
childhood.
You have not. Yeah. You
Yeah,
guys
rough come
see.
up, man.
You guys see Malachi going for a second dosage here. Are you guys gonna try to stop him, or are you just kind of like, hey man, he's not being crazy. You know, let him do his thing.
I would caution him and say, hey, you know, you literally just broke mind control from the big boss, and this stuff is habit forming. I don't think you want to give
Don't you
yourself
have
to
like
this.
the sorry to cut you off. Don't you have like the mystic thing to let him re-roll? Like as you're telling him this, do you want to try to let him re-roll that save?
Oh yeah, I don't think I used it today either. So I could give him communalism.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, it says
Either
skill check.
communalism or
I'm
the
fine.
bond
I'm
boost, one
fine
of
with
the two.
accounting for this.
Yeah.
Malachi, go ahead and re-roll that will save here. See if you can.
I want to be his drug counselor.
Nice.
Hey,
Malachi, you are able to say no if you would like
Just
to.
say
You can
no.
say
Just
no
say
anytime
no.
you want. You can say no anytime you want, man.
We'll take it back to the ship and we'll do it in a safe environment where we're monitored and we don't know, you know what's going to
Yeah.
go. It's
Yeah.
a better place to do it.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely
okay to
take
have
it
a
back.
habit, but you gotta.
Yeah.
It's okay to have a habit, but you gotta keep it under control. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take it back to the ship and get Booger involved.
He's gonna love this stuff. He's
Oh,
been
yeah.
really impressed with me.
no.
So it looks
You
like they
villain.
haven't done their delivery for the day. There's literally like 18 bricks of this shit.
Oh, we do the deliveries. We can make an
So
extra scratch.
Did what fourth level one did you take? Did you get the extra space or?
Oh, you talking about my feet?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to be judged here.
you don't have stunning fist?
Nah. I didn't take the extra. I didn't take the extra space, but I
I have
almost did,
extended
so I was just
vitality.
saying.
Yeah, I have like extended vitality.
Yeah, I have extended vitality too. Damn it!
Okay.
All right.
You're funny.
I feel like I'm about
Alright.
to be judged here.
that's what I was
So
like, oh boy.
you guys load up and you start muling the bricks out of here.
All white bricks. All
Can we
types
choose
of bricks.
how many we take? Are we taking all of them? Or are we just taking a couple?
I mean, it's not safe for
We're
the streets,
taking
bro. You
what
can't just
each
leave
of
it
us
there.
can carry.
We gotta take
Yeah.
it from the streets. And
Well, all right,
wanna
I
destroy
say
the lab.
and the brick is like this. It's kind of like a gold bar size. You guys could easily take all 18 bricks.
Okay.
Like you guys all have traveling packs or backpacks or whatever the fuck you want to say your style is. You could easily all take enough to take it all back.
I have a satchel.
And remember, we are the heroes.
Yeah,
That's why we're taking these drugs off the streets.
yeah.
Are we the heroes after raising the dead and doing drugs in the trap house? Like,
We may need to
100% we
have
are
a
the heroes.
discussion about this, but you know, you guys,
Anti-heroes.
We
As
had
you guys
to
are
see what it
leaving-
was.
We also had somebody watch someone else have sex.
That's true.
we did.
Add voyeurism to the
I
to our
mean,
list of not crimes.
you gotta get the job
I
done,
feel
bro.
like maybe Malachi had that influence on this party. Ever since he showed up.
Bro, the
I mean,
universe ain't gonna
getting
save
some
itself,
fucked up
dog. You gotta make sacrifices.
And sometimes you just need to know and the undid to save the universe.
As you guys are leaving the apartment, the three of you, it's like an hour later. It's like the little trip that y'all had was like it was an amount of time, and you're like, oh shit, like okay. Like
We had a little bit of a DMT trip.
yeah, y'all had a
Sometime
little
it's
bit of a
different.
detour there. Not that that's like gonna fuck y'all up, but y'all were in there a little bit longer than you thought you were.
Funny.
What?
Should we tell them that we found like some different rooms, or what's the story here?
Oh yeah, we
We
found
found
so
the whole
much.
passageway. Like,
We found so much.
Did
we had to
did you
explore.
ever tell us what was in this room?
That was the balcony that y'all entered on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember? You came in and started
Sorry, I've been on drugs,
fighting
bro. I
monsters?
can't remember.
It's only been a long ass time, but also he's been on drugs, so you know. But yeah, that was the balcony that y'all entered on.
Is your brain on essence?
Essence, that's a good name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys.
We
the three
could
of
probably
you-
sell it to the winter court.
That's what I'm saying. If they had the schedule, we could run the product like during the day, make a little bit extra scratch.
Well, I mean, you know, they probably sold it here.
Okay,
On the rock.
maybe
You can
we
just take over the whole
stop at being
business.
drug dealers.
If we're part of the summer court, should we say the essence of summer?
Oh boy.
I mean, it is already the essence of
It is
summer,
the
right?
Everybody wants to be
Summer.
involved in it.
I feel
Oh,
like
boy.
I can't support this particular drug making endeavor.
No, we didn't make the
Means-
drugs. We just sold them.
Well, yeah, but if we're
Oh,
taking
boy.
over it implies that we might be continuing to make these drugs. And seeing as how I'm supposed to be the princess of the summer court, and they were literally draining the essence from my courtesans, I can't support that. So sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Because they're
So
still.
what you're saying is we got to figure out how to drain the essence of winter.
I don't
I mean,
know
nobody
how I
wants
feel
to
about that
consume the essence
personally.
of winter, bro.
Right. That's the worst trip you've ever had.
Flip these bricks.
We gotta flip them.
Are our bricks orange? So will their bricks be
Flex
white?
just wants to play GTA.
All right. So
I
we're
was
meet
gonna say
back
that
at-
the three of y'all have made it back to the ship, so everyone can converse and discuss things.
Did
As they
we
Like
don't
why it
put-
took y'all an extra hour to get back to the ship.
we had to
Got
tie up loose
baited.
ends.
Literally.
Do they hide the bricks? You guys hide the bricks when you come on board from the crew?
They're
It's my
just in my
jelly bean.
satchel.
We don't hide them, but our backpacks are bigger than when before we came.
I would say it doesn't really even take like a perception check. They've been on drugs. They clearly have been on drugs.
I mean, in fairness, like none of us saw that. Or at least Jamira didn't see that
Yeah.
room they went into.
No.
So she has no frame of reference
Trinity,
for like.
Trinity
either
saw it
acting
happen and left.
Yeah.
The rest of y'all
I
had
was
left
like, I
before.
am not babysitting y'all anymore at this point. You are making
So
choices.
I guess,
that
yeah,
cannot
Trinity-
condone.
Did you
You're
tell
on
the
your
rest
own.
of them
Kinda
that they did
hateful,
that?
though.
Yes, I would. Well, I don't even know if I think it would be like everybody. It would have been more like going to gossip to Tex because he seems like he would be my gossip buddy. So I'd have gotten Bowie and I'd gotten this poor satyr and tried to get her set up, and I'd be like, "Can you believe these guys? They're like snorting coke or whatever of this poor lady. Like, what are they doing?" So yes, there would have been gossip happening with Trinity and Tex about, and if Jamira happened to hear because Trinity's not being very quiet, well, that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they were carrying the table, so she just heard it and just like.
Yeah,
Like, that's quite
I
interesting.
guess when the gossip starts, Texas in the med pod, just like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. Oh, we gonna have a talk with them. This is not good. Did they not know that that was the essence of people who were sacrificed?
They were
Golly.
there. They looked at the table.
Oh
How
my
do you not
goodness.
know that?
And I expect something totally different from Buxtus. Buxtus of
Yeah.
all people.
We had to know.
I mean, Malachi had a rough life, so he probably makes some questionable choices. We haven't had enough time to really work on him yet, but Buxus? Golly. Scalvix? I thought that man just like cheese.
Shameful.
He's
We
kind
gonna
of an
definitely have to
alcoholic
do
too,
something.
though.
Could have been as much as a new spice. Who knows?
He's kind of an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean,
Ugh.
substance abuse with him. You know,
I'm literally hoping that the Stater girl is like knocked out in the other med pod or something. Just
yeah,
like,
no, she's currently knocked out. She's
Okay.
unconscious for all this right now.
I would have been more quiet. I assumed that she was like knocked out, or we had like put her in her own room to sleep and whatnot.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't be having to hear me rant about how my teammates and crew members here are making questionable decisions.
Yeah, literally using her right now to get fucking trippy.
Tex, I think as you guys get back to the ship and you place like the ritual somewhere in storage or whatever, you would get you would hear Jen like whisper to you that we need to have a discussion about the ritual. We need to get everyone together about what's going on with the ritual.
I'll definitely do that. Can I at least close up some of these wounds in the med pod?
Yeah, so I think like you're in the pod, just kind of like she like. I think actually even you don't hear her whisper. It kind of comes through as like almost like a text. Like you have like an internal UI thing for your messaging and emails and all that sort of shit. So she just like messages you that like while you're in there.
Gotcha.
So, and obviously she's not like doing it right fucking now because obviously the three druggies weren't here at this point. So she's just like she wants to get it on the docket, you know, put it on the schedule that we should talk about it.
You are what you are. If you're
A lot of judgments from the narrator coming down.
Hey, now. The druggies. They took the drugs. They're druggies.
Oh shit.
No falsehoods, bro. Yeah, so you know, everyone makes it back. You're all here. Do you want to try to call that meeting? Is there something else you guys want to do before this happens?
I mean, Jameer's just studying the table while waiting for everyone to get back.
Copy that. I think, actually, Jameer, roll me another occultism check as you're sort of re-looking over this table here.
Landon.
You know all of it. I think
Everything and everything.
I think you're observing it, and I think that
If you wanted to sort of, depending on what you wanted to reveal, you could include Arendor in this. Like maybe she's kind of bouncing questions off, like she has a thought. She's like,
I was gonna say
what was this
that that Nova and Jin are both there.
okay,
That while like you're on the ship, Jin, depending on she can be let loose basically if it's approved. And probably her and Nova pinged you text was like, hey, can we get Jen over here to look at the table? I'm assuming you would have been fine with it. And like as you're looking over the ritual table, they're both sitting there. You guys are all kind of doing like the hand on the chin thing, just like basically discussing what you think is happening. The funny thing is like Nova, like as you're looking at this, you can kind of start to hear the motivations behind the two of them, like how they're angling their questions. Nova's is very trying to figure out how it works, and Jin is very trying to figure out how it will work for her.
right.
Like you can sense that like what she's asking is trying to get to a certain solution.
She's Samira's soul sister, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Like 100%. You could now tell, like you guys have basically, essentially in the hour that they were gone, you had some time to look this over, and you feel as if you completely understand the ritual now. Like you feel as if you would be able to do the ritual yourself at this point. Arendor was using the ritual to where it would not kill the sacrifice. You're assuming with the intent to be able to draw out more essence over time, even though it would be at a lesser like power, right? So in this sense, he was taking whatever this essence was of this satyr and turning it into a drug. So he didn't need it to be super powerful, right? It just needed a small amount.
Right.
But Jin is very much like trying to decipher how much power would a full ritual be able to do, and then the different like ways you could apply it. Like essentially she's trying to figure out if you took 100% of the essence, essentially killing the sacrifice, would that 100% need to be plugged into one recipient? Could you do two? Like
Right.
she's trying to figure out all the
What's the
different.
max we can do with it?
Yeah, like is it a 1-to-1? Like what are all the different applications that you could do with it? You think that its strongest usage, the most efficient, the way that it was intended, was for basically 100% sacrifice whatever the creature is, and then you think that, and this actually may not have been the intention of the Winter Court, but you think that you could pick and select like the sort of the pieces of the essence of the soul of the ancestry, physiology, up like the pieces that you want. You think you can even select the exact things you want to then either put into a recipient or yourself or whoever is going to be receiving it. You think you could pick and choose sort of like the best pieces of something.
Right.
You
Kind of
don't
like gene editing
exactly-
yourself.
Yeah,
That's nutty.
exactly. You don't know, because obviously you haven't seen it. You don't know exactly what happens when you use like the full ritual and then overwrite the full power onto someone. You don't know if like somehow if you sacrifice an elf and you print it onto a human, does that human become an elf? Does it become a
Right.
half elf? Like what that actually means. Obviously there's more opportunities for testing.
Malachar
you
will
could-
try.
Yeah, you understand how to do it now, like to the complete extent. You obviously don't know all the results because like the data for that is not kept within this ritual table, right?
Right.
So, but yeah, that is what you learned.
Damn,
from the
we
table.
shouldn't have killed Arendor. We should have captured him and then put him on this damn table. Made him feel the same shit he did to everyone else.
I mean, he is a very nice chess piece for Jamira.
Yeah, he's
I was like, he's-
definitely an undead character now that's being used.
Well, she would have got him anyways after we killed him, and just would have we just would have tortured him a little bit. Just
That's
a
actually an
little
interesting
bit. We're the
thought,
good
though.
guy.
Like, if you sap the essence out of him and then try to revive
Reanimate
the body,
him.
is it a powered up body or is it just a powered up nothing? You know, another test.
I guess
Yeah,
we'll
so
never know.
I think as you guys you got to the point in the ritual conversation, Jamira, that like the three of you are kind of just all sitting there silently looking at it now. Like you've all kind of gone through your list of questionings and come to your own conclusions. And at that point, like the three druggies come in really loud. So,
Damn.
Hi guys. Hello, friends.
Oh no. Oh, you were serious. I thought you
I
were
was
joking.
serious. I wish I
love
was
you
joking.
all. We love you all.
Y'all
She
gonna have
loves you all.
y'all gonna have to lay in the med bed. Like y'all gonna need a breather.
yeah,
feel like
Nova
I'm
looks at you,
waiting
Tex,
for
and
that.
nods. And she's like,
Lord,
"Yeah, Tex,
I
do
wanna
you mind
kiss
just
it."
taking them back to the med bay to get them all sobered up? Like, we can't have them
Yeah.
like this right now."
No, we're gonna have to.
I feel like I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm handling this very well.
See, he loves you.
Come on, Scalvix. Let's go lay down real quick. He's like, come on.
Yeah, I don't.
Where's
I
the
don't
horsey?
We also love your muscles.
I'm glad you do. They're useful, just for y'all. Yeah,
That has to be that friend that corrals the drunk friends around.
Yeah, he takes them, and he basically just puts them in the med bed, and then
You
we'll
put them in the
wait.
pods. You basically put like the, you put them through the spin
Detox.
cycle. Yeah, they put them in the detox. It should only take like 5 minutes to get it sapped out of their system, basically. You can go
No pun
cook them up
intended.
some
stuff.
fucking shakes or whatever while they're waiting. But yeah, you guys get all sobered up. Everyone's all happy and nice. I think everyone meets back up on the bridge in the little meeting room area. And Nova's just like, so what happened?
Well,
Malachi pulls out a brick, gets his knife.
We found out what the ritual was for through experimentation. We destroyed their drug den, and we recovered the essence that they were harvesting. So that way it's not on the streets anymore.
Okay.
And we went to Pleasure Town.
Uh-huh. All right.
We had to know how dangerous it was, and there was only one way to figure it out.
And now we own the essence of summer to return it to our princess.
Right.
We'll leave it.
Ta-da!
Okay. Anyone else have any thoughts?
We'll leave it with
Is
Trinity to
anyone
decide what to
buying
do with the powder.
is anyone buying? Well,
Like a
all right,
drug
so-
addict, an intervention.
I
Just
see
like,
we have
no,
a new.
I need it.
Can I roll a diplomacy roll to like really sell this?
You can try.
Officially, we went there. We found Arendor. We took him out. We found what the ritual was. Obviously, Jameer will have better details because she was able to connect to it a little bit better.
Ta-da.
But we also have the table that the ritual was on.
Yeah, we've
there's-
looked over it.
Correct. Obviously, you've seen the young Fae that we have there in the med bay right now, resting up. Besides Arendor and the ones that we did dispatch of, quite a few of them were able to run away to vacate the premises before we can finish them off as well. So we have something pretty powerful now. We obviously have the product of said power, which is the essence, the bricks that our friends brought back without consuming too much of it. Obviously, it's important for the winter court. But from I'm hoping out of character, like Tex did know that this was a royalty type ritual, right? For the royals to get the essence,
It was
or was it Jameer was the only one that knew the details at the moment?
I mean, as far as that, I don't think you would be able to infer.
Because what you at least said that it was a royal that created the ritual.
The ritual itself, yes, was
Okay.
created by Winter Court royalty.
So then I'll state that.
I think that you. I think Tex, even with your buddy who's here, the young guy that you were trying to help out, I think you've probably heard word of this stuff on the streets. I think that you could assume that they were just making this here and selling it here. They weren't like creating this to ship back home, right? Like they weren't getting this back to the Winter Court. They were basically just running a drug operation here and selling it here. What they were doing with the profits, you don't know really. But
so based off of what we saw, how it affected these three, we can determine like this is meant to be a euphoric thing to get people out of like their
Yes, like I think that Nova would explain to everyone who wasn't there. Obviously, Jameer and Jin were in the conversation as well, but everyone who wasn't, like, she just explains the conclusions that she had found. Was that how Arendor was using it here was not exactly the full extent of the ritual. He was basically using like half the power of the ritual to just take what essence he needed to then be able to create this drug. That was not the intended use of this. Like, the intended use of this ritual is to one for one kill a sacrifice and then sap that power and inject it into someone else. What exactly that does, we don't know yet.
That's what I was about to say.
We don't know.
So it's not.
like,
Is it a temporary? Is it a temporary thing? We would have to figure all that stuff out too, right?
Mhm.
Is it tied specifically to this table? Is this table, do we think, like the only one that exists, or do we think the Winter Court has these tables all over the place and this is something that could happen wherever?
It would be, I mean, that's sort of hard to know. No one here is of Winter Court, right? It looks like you could probably assume it is a rare thing. Like, you don't think that these get mass produced to then sap. Like, it was very hard for Jin to find this ritual in the first place, right? If they were super common, word would have got out that these things existed and she would have been able to find it much easier. So just from that point of view, you're not for certain that this is a one-of-a-kind thing, but like, it is very fucking rare for sure. Like, you can know that. Good question though.
People are fucked up, so they will use very rare things to turn into drugs. It just seems odd to me that the Winter Court's letting this sit here on this pleasure planet, turning Summer Court people into drugs, rather than like, here, we're gonna lock this down. But maybe they were making a lot of money off of it.
They may be experimenting as well for their ambitions. Perhaps it's just a test case to see whether it works.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if it gives them the euphoric feeling of being that type of race as well, or if it's just the effects because they're Fae. This is the euphoric feeling, you know.
Well, the drugs are simply a side
It has
effect.
nothing to do with being Fae.
It's like, I feel it right now.
Replicate the feeling of being in the Feywild while you're
Right.
playing.
Because, you know, out of character, you know how, like, most of the times when you see Fae, like, they're usually in a dance or something, and it's always looking kind of like a fucking fever dream kind of thing. So I'm wondering if it's because, like, if it's something like that. Like, you can
If I may.
feel that essence, but that's out of character.
Sure. So my bad, I missed that. If I may, I feel the discussion of the drugs and the effects are a bit immaterial. The ritual itself is, I believe, what is the most important. In terms of what it does, in terms of what we want it to do, which is taking the...
Oh, from the vampire thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
What we
God,
want
I
to-
completely forgot about that.
If we wish to take parts of their, for lack of a better term, ability into ourselves or what have you. It'd be a good experiment to see whether or not that works at its max potential. Although that will require a sacrifice.
I wonder if we can do like a specific. Now, mind you, a lot of us Dragonkin, we usually go out for hunts and everything. It's kind of a spiritual thing when we go out for a specific hunt. When a young boy becomes a man, or when a warrior becomes, you know, stuff like that. I wondered if we could do the same thing. If we can find like a specific creature, go on a hunt, make it a bit spiritual, but do the same thing. Take the essence of it and then put it in one of our own bodies to kind of get like those characteristics, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm spitballing here, but just an idea.
Question out of character. From from what Jin, Jamira, and Nova were studying, would they have? Because I feel like it would have. I feel like the question of that would have come up. Like, does the sacrifice need to be like a sentient being? Like, does it require a sentient being to be like to transfer
Yeah.
anything across, or doesn't have, or can it be just anything?
It would be one of like the sentient ancestries, yeah.
Okay.
So it wouldn't just take
she,
like a squirrel or a giant bear or something like that. It would have to be, I guess,
I got you.
if you want to look at it from a potentially like religious point of view, not to say that a squirrel or a bear doesn't have a soul, but potentially there are different levels of a soul, and like it's
Skyrim
basically
or the Elder Scrolls levels of soul.
yeah.
kind of a
So
deal.
it would be like the you know the intellectual, the like whatever it takes to have basically all the ancestries in the game, right?
Sure.
You would consider each of them to have souls, and you have to have a soul to extract to then be able to move on.
Yeah,
I got
and she would relay that after what Tex said. She'd say, "I don't believe your common animal or common hunt would suffice. You would need being
Okay, just throwing out ideas.
sentient."
I just didn't want to, I guess like her to, never mind. I guess
Well, I mean,
we're gonna have to hurt somebody to do this.
Do you think that the drugs are possibly used to make the process of the ritual a bit easier on the recipient? Or
suppose it
maybe
could
even
be.
more influential, make it have a higher chance of success?
A quick out of character, is this like a byproduct, like a happy accident of this essence, or is this what they were intending for, but it didn't give them the full complete version yet? Or are we still doing tests?
Was doing exactly what he wanted. He was not killing them. He was taking a little bit and then making drugs out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's right now it's not the intent that we need it to be. This was specifically for him to get money. In a
this
sense.
is just how they were currently using it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is so I could be wrong, but this is a stepping stone for us, a building block for us to get to where we want. Correct?
Yeah, basically you could think of it like a machine or a tool, and they were using it for a different thing than you guys, or at least Jen wants to use it.
Okay. Not for sure. Yeah, no. Jameer, you're probably the best one to know. Like, obviously, this isn't intended for what we want it for, but it is a good start. Like, is there anything else that you would need for us to get for you so we can better, like, Nova? Is there something, or maybe even Jen? Is there something we can do to get the results that we need for what we're trying to do to fight against the Dominion?
Well, Jen's just like, well, we need to. There seems to be a few things that we need to get in order before we do this, but we will need to go through the gate to get to the Sanguari's planets, their sector. Maybe we'll take them and we will use them for the ritual.
Yes, I think it's important to understand that the ritual table, as it stands, is what we need. It is simply, it has not been used to its full effect by my, she kind of like gestures at Arendor, my new servitor. His previous use of it was not at the maximum it could have been used at.
Oh, okay.
We will be using it at the max.
I didn't get the details at first. I appreciate it.
Of course.
No, that's useful. I think we got a big chunk out of what we needed right now. Now we just got to get to where we're getting to. Shoot. Obviously, please do not touch the rest of it, fellas.
protecting this stuff from the streets. What are you talking about? We're heroes.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch it. So what I did is I used a spoon and then I put it in the wine. So we never actually touched it.
Oh, come on, Scalvix.
Yeah.
It's just an ingredient like any other ingredient.
I know, but like we're gonna have somebody here on the ship that was tortured for it. I thought you, of all people, Buxus, would have a problem by using a byproduct of someone who's been tortured. Like, come on.
Well,
now.
technically, it is their essence. So aren't we just returning it?
To your own body while you're drinking wine? Come on now. Like let's be a little bit better than this. We just like we were saying. We're supposed to be obviously without the consent of the team. Like
I didn't know I needed your permission.
A little bit of a sideways logic right there.
We
fuck with it.
had plenty of consent. There were three of us right there.
First off, let's be honest.
Three of us right there.
Like, you waited until everybody was gone and you did it. Like, come on now. Like, think about how
technically we didn't
think
wait.
about how this person, this
Don't
young
be
lady,
jealous because you didn't get to do some.
I don't want
The
to do it.
princess was right there.
I don't, and she walked away from you.
Yeah, that was her choice.
Goodness
Yeah, exactly.
gracious.
We didn't make her do anything. Everyone has choices.
Y'all got some weird moral dilemma going on right now. It's okay to do certain things, but it's not okay to do another. Torturing's okay, but only when you get the essence to snort it and put it in your nose. Like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, what's going on?
No. We didn't say that the torture was okay. What I was saying is he's been through a lot. Maybe we should return the essence and give him something, a little pick-me-up.
They're like, Tex is like staring at you, just like he's disappointed. Is more in Bucks is just for the fact that like he's been the moral like guideline until this point where it was all like, man, it's just drugs. Like,
You gotta see this from my point of view. This essence was milked out of somebody. I don't know if it was with or without their permission. She might have signed up for that ritual. Who knows? Nobody said. We don't know that yet.
you didn't ask the questions before you took the drug?
She was unconscious.
Okay, but you could wait. Y'all got patience?
Clearly in a good state, like
She was
you don't
clearly
know if this
being
was taken,
well
with consent or not.
and, like,
I say, when you donate plasma, don't you feel a little weak?
That's plasma.
You
There's
a cell immediately afterwards.
Did we see paperwork of contracts saying like, hey, you have permission to take a certain amount of essence? Did y'all, while y'all were scouring the trap house, did you find any of that?
I mean, we also did not see the paperwork.
Y'all,
We shut down the operation.
okay.
And we got those drugs off the street.
No. Okay. And Tex is gonna walk away. Understandable.
Well, I can't support your illicit habits. I support your freedom to do them, if nothing else.
100%. And he's still walking away. Do what you want. While still walking.
Freedom of choice is paramount in all situations.
That
See
man is
Nova's
free.
like
I'm
eyebrow just look
saying-
at Buxus like she is waiting for Buxus to just explode about the necromancy. Like she's fine with it. She understands. She has a whole thought on it, but she's like, I think Nova.
She summoned a hero specifically for it.
Yeah, right. So exactly, she's like she signed up for it, right? She doesn't have a moral high ground to say no necromancy here. She's just like, okay, all right.
But I mean, if we have the time to discuss it, Zymir, between you and
I think it's right at the end of the session, though.
If we have time to discuss it next week.
Next time on Stars Within.
I didn't want to slow down the momentum of everything.
Eaters.
I do find it very interesting, and I'm intrigued to see how this goes. Everybody has a choice. I think we can all agree the satyr didn't have a choice in being
we don't
turned
know.
into a drug.
We don't know. Maybe she did.
We can assume that the satyr didn't have a choice, but at this moment, Texas was trying to be the moral compass because originally that was Buckets. Buckets was like, oh, we shouldn't do certain things, and then now we're doing certain things without getting the whole like story yet. So that's all that was.
All I'm saying is,
Well, we didn't
if
know
Slater
it
wants
was
to try the drug that he made, he has the choice.
No, for
If
sure.
he doesn't want to try the drug that he made, he also has the choice. I'm not going to put the powder in his nose, but if he does, who am I to stop him?
No, for sure. But GG, y'all.
And we didn't know exactly what that was.
Later, Mo.
I didn't know exactly where
Jeez.
it came from.
We don't know. Nobody knows.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
What if that was some sort of drug that could have helped us on our quest? We didn't know what the drug was. Somebody had to be a guinea pig. We just happened to all go, okay, yeah, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. No, I'll
Just
do it.
like, there's a lot of questionable stuff. Like, how do we know that the sweetener came from the anus extract of a beaver? Somebody had to figure that shit out.
Sometimes you just gotta extra.
Did what you wanted to do.
You got a
I
Paso.
just think it's going to be an interesting moral conversation. Because Jamira will not let that shit fly, I don't think. Like, don't tell me what to do with my new calcium construct when you're doing it. I think it's going to be interesting.
I mean, have we even asked the calcium construct if he wants to try it?
Inquire